So, something in the mail today is from Marlboro Country Uncovered Promotion. Okay, so I smoke Marlboros and they keep sending me shit. And every now and then they'll give you, for sticking with them and using their coupons and stuff like that, they'll give you promotional deals and stuff like that. And so this is the thing in question that I have. It is a 3-in-1 flashlight. On one end, it has a compass. Now, if you open up the compass, there's a striker match right there. Striker match right in there. And then there's this foam piece in here. You pull that out, big foam piece. And then inside there's matches. So it's like a 3-in-1 survival toolkit. So they said that matches inside the match holder can ignite when in contact with the striker pad beneath the compass cap, posing burn and injury hazards to consumers. Now, first of all, can you tell me how the match can strike the striker with the styrofoam tubing there? I just thought that was kind of stupid, but let me continue with the story. Place the compass cap in the enclosed return envelope. Please include only the compass cap in the envelope. If you gave away the 3-in-1 flashlight, provide the person's information below or this letter to the recipient so they can participate in this voluntary recall. Do not return the matches or the flashlight, just the compass cap. That's exactly what it says, just the compass cap. So I thought that was pretty funny. And so I decided to go and look up Philip Morris. I said, who in the hell is Philip Morris? So, anyways, I guess he's this guy from London, founded the tobacco company in like the late 1800s, and he died. I guess the insurance companies and stuff took over from there. And in 2003, Philip Morris changed its name to the Altria Group. And they have a 28.7% economic and voting interest in one of the world's largest brewing companies, where it has 3 seats on the 11-seat board of directors. They're a component of the S&P 500, but whatever. 2007 Kraft Foods was traded through stake shares to Altria shareholders. As a result, Altria no longer holds any interest in Kraft Foods. On March 28, 2008, a similar spin-out of Philip Morris was completed with a 100% shares distributed to Altria. Um, I was looking up 1937. Well, first of all, there's this place called lunaticoutpost.com. Don't worry about the name. Lunaticoutpost.com. Um, I was looking up 1937 FEMA camp map because I just can't get enough of it. And a lot of stuff on there is banned. You're probably not gonna get to see a lot of it, but there's a good description written about it if you can't see it. A lot of the stuff is banned on there, but you'll still be able to watch it, and it's ridiculous. And I was listening to the Alex Jones show today, and he was talking about occultism with this dude Jordan Maxwell. And Maxwell is a complete. I mean, this guy is shitting his pants over the New World Order. But he came on talking this occult shit, and for some reason, instead of turning it off, I found myself glued to it. So I saw Alex with one of his articles there, and this is the quote that I got off of it from David Spangler, Director of Planetary Initiative at the United Nations. I'll say again, David Spangler, Director of Planetary Initiative at the United Nations. No one will enter the NWO unless he or she will make a pledge to worship Lucifer. No one will enter the New Age unless they will take a Luciferian initiation. I'm sorry. So they sound like loving people, and we all know that they're loving people, and that's why they're shooting the vaccines up with all sorts of viruses and putting fluoride in the water and poison in the food and poison in the air and robbing all of our money and shit. But anyways, at the council meetings, it's on Thursday now. It's on Tuesdays usually. For some reason, it's on Thursday. And now the public comments don't happen in the beginning when everybody's in the room and there's a lot of people there. Now they had the public comments after the agenda when everybody leaves. At the council meeting, they got, stand up and pledge, then the public comments, and then the agendas, and then maybe some more public comments, and that's it. And if you're there to talk about an agenda, if you go there with an agenda list, you're going to be talking before the people who speak. So when your agenda's done, everybody's going to get up and leave. And then the public comments can come, because I think that they're afraid of all the facts that people have been telling them, and they know that they're in a little bit of hot water. And I really think they got their boots shaken when I told them that I was going to start laying some lawsuits down if they don't get a new vote on fluoride. And yeah, I'm assuming they're going to have public comments last when everybody gets up and leaves. And it still doesn't matter. That's why we need a big showing down there, and everybody needs to do that at their council meetings. So another day, another council. Oh, I wanted to tell everybody I watched a real awesome movie today. It was called Things We Lost in the Fire with Halle Berry and Benicio del Toro. It was a pretty damn good movie, so I invite you to check it out. Pretty cool. Oh, and I wanted to tell you about zip cars. You ever heard of a zip car? They're these cars that go around. You can basically leave them anywhere in the city. And other people have, zip car passes or licenses or something like that. You go to zipcar.com and it shows you where all the zip cars are. And if you got a zip car next to you, you just go and you take it. But I mean, I don't know. I seen the commercial and the ads and stuff, and now I saw on Zero Hedge earlier. I thought it was pretty weird. And then I always tell my girl about the Google cars, and she insists that they're to drive around and map the streets, and I'm like, they're already mapped. I can't convince her that they're driving around and taking the information off of your computer and your passcodes and your emails and shit. And she insists that it's not, but then they got the Bing cars. Same thing as a Google car, except the door says Bing. So I asked her, what are those for? And there's no answer for that one, because I think it's pretty obvious. They're going around taking everybody's fucking data and shit. It's ridiculous. And this DARPA shit, and for anybody that doesn't know how evil DARPA is, besides, if you don't know, DARPA is a Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. And just go to DARPA.com, go to the project list, and you'll see some really interesting stuff there. Stuff about avatars and harvesting power from insects. Flying drones, insects. Yeah, there's some pretty crazy shit on there you probably wouldn't believe if I told you. So go to DARPA.com and go to the projects list and have fun. And check out our website, watch the videos, all that good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you notice it's been a while since I've been here. And I want to tell you why. Later tonight we're going to have a conversation. I don't feel we've had a conversation with this council for many, many years. Mr. Cohn was my council member for 18 years. We used to come here and have an open dialogue, give and take. We bring up comments to you. You would comment back. We'd ask questions. Gosh, an opportunity to come before the public dais in the sacred halls of our city council and be able to redress our grievances to our elected representative. What a revolutionary concept. A couple of years ago, you passed draconian laws limiting the people's right to redress of grievances before this body. You limited the amount of time that we have to address you. You continue to put more and more items on your consent calendar, and then you tell us, Mr. Janae, if you have questions or comments on 4 items on a 30-item consent calendar, you get 30 seconds apiece. Is that the Brown Act? When I was here last year to talk about the budget we're going to be talking about on item 12, I had to stop in the middle of my presentation. But rather than say what I said then, I'll quote another resident who's appeared before this council many times. Laughs Unlimited is an old Sacramento. This isn't comedy hour. Show some respect. And show some respect for the Brown Act, because I guarantee you, thanks to the police chief's next door social network, this community is going to react. And we're going to react every November. If you don't listen to us, and if you don't make eye contact, and if you treat us like we're second-class citizens.
Thank you.
Yes, these men and their hypnotized followers call this a new order. It is not new, and it is not order.